What's up, guys? Welcome back to Revelation 11:27, where we speak the truth and nothing but the truth. We've been speaking the truth. A white candle for peace, for tranquility, for godliness, truthfulness. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad this is the first little, reading video. A lot has happened actually since the last one. I went to jail for 70 days. I was homeless for like 2 weeks. But look, that's all back in 2025, right? It's New Year, right? A new year with people that actually matter, and with people that actually Lucas just shook off that energy. Confirmation. With people that are actually worth it, with people that are your soul tribe, let's just say it like that, right? People from your same star family. People that are compatible with you spiritually. And that is how you're supposed to connect with people spiritually, right? Not by what's in the physical, by how much money people have, by what they're wearing, by who they hang around, by their connections. No, you're supposed to connect to people spiritually through the soul, through genuine interactions. Oops, why am I saying that? It's for a reason, right? Everything's for a reason. Let's just see what spirit, what wants us to know, what the energy is. It like wanted to come out, but if it had to come out, it would have came out. Okay, there you go. I know when to call myself out. Ooh. Sorry, I received a message. Should have put my phone on do not disturb. But look, we got the devil card here, meaning that you were dealing with people who were not really worth your time. People that maybe were connecting with you materialistic, not spiritually, right? What we were just speaking about. And maybe you had to call yourself out and be like, yo, these are really the people that are hanging around with? Yeah, it's time for a change. Oh. And then we got the Ace of Cups. I feel it all. So you feel now, right? You feel feelings. Maybe you feel love in your heart. Friend-wise, relationship-wise, anything-wise, right? I mean, you separating yourself from the devil, right? From people that do not serve your highest good, right? Has allowed you to really feel now. Maybe you feel how good an authentic friendship or an authentic relationship feels like now. Because now you're hanging around people that are your soul tribe, right? People that you're supposed to connect with in this lifetime. Yeah, I make my own way. We got the Chariot here. So this is where you're heading, right? You're going to continue to feel the love, right? Because, come on, you called yourself out in the past. And calling yourself out is not easy all the time, because you have to be honest with yourself and be like, I really got to change this, or I really got to stop hanging out with these people. No matter who it is. It could be friends, like childhood friends. It could be family members, co-workers. But you called yourself out in the past. You maybe separated yourself, right? And now you can feel. And you're going somewhere, right? With all those cups, with all that love in your heart. Yeah, the Three of Cups. It says, I move on. So you're moving on from people that were not worth it. People that that maybe you connected with in the past, right? Maybe just based on trauma wounds or materialistic, like maybe they seen what you had, or you seen what they had, or whatever the case may be. It wasn't spiritually, right? You didn't have like a deep connection with these people, and you could feel that, like me. Remember, now you feel, because now you know what it feels like. And then we got justice, and that is the justice that you needed, right? You figuring out this. I believe in a fair fight. Everyone deserves a shot. So maybe you're giving someone an opportunity to get close to you, right? Maybe after like, with the devil here, maybe hanging around all these people made you believe that love doesn't exist, or that there's no way you could find a genuine friendship or someone who's real, not fake like these people. But no, right? Maybe you met someone in the past and you're giving them a shot in your life, You're giving them an opportunity to become part of your life. Maybe it was something that you weren't seeing before, because all these devil energies were, preventing you from seeing the truth. Yeah. That's a beautiful message. Should we get one more of these? Yeah. Okay. Oop. Okay, I'm gonna fall on the floor. It says, I can do anything, right? The Knight of Wands. So you're feeling passionate, right? The Wands is the fire. So you're feeling passionate about the decision that you made recently, right? Look at you going away from all that devilish energy, away from all those addictions, away from all that temptation, away from all those people that you connected with, just physically, materialistic, that were not worth it, right? That's where you're moving away from. And move on. And maybe that was something that you didn't think you could do, before. Maybe because your relationship to these people, or the amount of years you spent on the friendship, or whatever it is, right? Maybe you were like, no, there's no way I can ever speak to them again, or what am I going to do without them? No, look, I can do anything. So you believe in yourself, right? Which is why we got the justice here too, right? I get curious. So, oh yeah, you see that third eye there, right? You got curious, right? And it allowed you to connect to your soul, to your third eye, right? It allowed you to become more in touch with yourself. And that is what allowed you to really see beyond, right? Like, meaning you were able to see past the people that you were hanging around with. Like, yeah, these people are not good for me, or what I'm doing is not good, right? Could be many scenarios. But that's one of the spiritual gifts that you get, right? As you do what you're called to do, like you're doing, right? Moving on, actually connecting with people. Yeah, can't stop staring at the third eye there. It's like you gained a new perspective, right? Maybe you became enlightened about things that you were like, oh gosh, never in my life would I see you this way. Could be many things, right? And then we got the Two of Pentacles. I managed. So see how she's just there chilling, right? Because that was the balance. That was the balance that he or she needed in your life, for you, right? You figured it out. And that is beautiful, right? And then let's get some of these actually. That's good, right? Starting the new year with people that actually matter, and starting it right? So, realization. So you realized this. We were just speaking about this. You became enlightened. Remember? Spiritually, right? You became enlightened about the people that you were with, the people that you connected with, not spiritually. And those were the devilish energies in your life. And those were the people keeping you from reaching success. Those were the same people that if you would have continued to hang out with them, you would have never seen any results in your life, because they siphon your energy. But anyways, yeah, so you have realizations, right, about all of the cloudy judgment that hanging around with these devilish energy does, right? They were keeping you clouded. Maybe about giving someone a shot about whatever it is in your life, right? With illusions, distorted. But look, here's to new beginnings, right? With people that actually matter. I just said this. A new direction, right? Maybe start over, says. Maybe you're a second chance in life, right? Because now you have clarity. And you see. But yeah. Seems like you got to figure it out. That's amazing, right? All right. See you guys next time.